Hello future tech leaders, I am Sindhuja. Based on my own experience, I know that learning the right skills can shape our future. What if I say learning was as thrilled as the tech world itself? There we go. A cloud foundation, that's exactly what you will experience. From day one, you will be immersed in the interactive sessions and expert-led courses that covers most of the widely used technologies in the zone of data science to cloud computing, which brings more light to the life of a techie. I'm so excited to help you and unlock the true potential of a technology. Well, then why to wait? Let's see what it unfolds.
So, when you talk about active payroll eligible and active non-payroll eligible, innovate. Process inactive means H status is inactive. Payroll status process. Assignment status inactive, no payroll. HR status inactive. Payroll status do not process. So this is an interview question. It asks everywhere. So when we talk about grades, what are the grades? Grade level of compensation. Before starting the grade topics, I'll just revise. So we'll do the practicals today. So like they are resolving on the issue of the thing instance actually. Okay. So like for the time being, what I will do today is what? 9:30, 9:40. So like I have actually one of the instances working from my side. I'll show it to you, the instance, and we'll work on that. I'll show you the navigate because it's not good to start with the other things we would before like. Not good to start with other things without knowing the thing, without going the past office, without going the basic features of basic implemented. So this is the instance. This is the username. I'll tell you the basic setups. Let me talk about the institution instance. We take the username. Lots of usernames are there. We take the usernames. Curtis.50. This is the username. Okay, many users are there. Okay, so we'll take all users and you can take any of these users. So this is actually my instance. So when we talk about this thing, so like when we talk about the Curtis 40, when we talk about these instances, so the Curtis 40 is the username. And login and this is the username and password. So he is just your specialist and username and password. And when we talk to, this is the springboard. This is the whole thing is called a springboard. What is springboard? And we have here, we have 3 dots. Actually, I cannot see the 3 dots. That's what info let. Okay, we cannot see it actually over here because this is the sandbox mode. We're not able to see because there are 3 dots where we can see the sandbox mode in full. That's what info let. So first of all, I'm going to tell you, go into my listening. If it is where I was telling you the details. So one by one, we'll do the practicals. I'll tell you what is a Fusion architecture front user mobile HR. Then we'll talk about my cloud deployment options. Okay? Now coming to the OK. I'll just give you an example of SES and SS and past examples. you have like, this is a question that comes up. What is the example of SaaS? That's example is what Google Workspace Dropbox sells for Cisco WebEx. These are examples of SS. Go to meeting. All these are SaaS, okay. All pass means AWS Elastic Windows. It's your postcom Google app OpenShip. For examples, I use a DigitalOcean load. Rick Rackspace, I'm Asian. Web services is for Meta Cloud, Meta Microsoft. As your focal Google, commute some research services. So popular examples of is include this thing, okay? I guess is like this thing infrastructure as a service. So now when we go to the practicals worker setup manager, these are too little 37. We have all the theory. Now comes the practical functional setup manager. So what is functional setup manager? These are the users we have. Functional set of managers and job roles. So we have the job roles like security manager. So now when we talk about application functional setup manager, we have the functional set of manager roles and we have the different roles that we have. So how can be the different roles that we have? It is a good practice to allocate implementation tasks to one or more implementation users. I can security manager, application implementation manager, application implementation consultant, product data stewards. So all these implementation roles. So I can security manager's job roles. So I will tell you how to do it. What is the username? So this is the username Curtis Party. So I'll tell you the navigation. So this is the whole, my team, my client group. All these are, you can see, all these are lying. You can see this the different tools and this is the different tools and different things that we have. And again, this is the home page. This is the home. When you click this, we go to home. This is the whole game. Okay. This is favorites and recent items. If you want to get any favorite, this is the work list. This is the work notification area. And whatever you do the setups, you go to a word called Security Console. Security Console. So I'll redo. I will show you the roles that we have. This is the page that it opens. This is the role. Okay. This is Security Console page. This is a Security Console where we do the setup to create roles and we create users. Okay, create roles means, yeah, like what? This is the role that we create. When we create roles, this is the role. I am not creating any role. I'll just showing you. This is the role. Okay, and what are the users? Go to users. And suppose I create a new user. I will not create this my office thing. So I will not create. I will just show it to you. Add user account. And here you can create. Suppose I am Priyanka. Sinha is my name. Or else Ramya. I'll just share like okay. Ramya Sinha. If I do it like this, okay. And password, whatever I keep it like okay. And whatever, I'll show password you can add and you can save and close. Okay. So this is the way we create users. If you want to see the Curtis for the user, you can see it and you can add roles to it. Those are what? These are the roles. I think security manager, application implementation manager, application. So everybody has to have these kind of rules in the system. Because without these rules, the fusion is him will not work. These roles have to be there. Okay. So go to add roles. And select the roles over here. Suppose application, Implementation must select application. Implementation uncertain. Implementation. Administrator and consultants. So don't let the second one select the job, this one. Okay, suppose I select this. Don't get a copy one. Select this one and add role membership. Okay, done. Second is second add role. Product data stewarded nice. I think your team is done. Security manager. It's security manager. Add role. Okay, so I have just okay. So this is the way we add roles. This is the role. We add roles. They went close and we are going to save this close. Save this thing and see the results. I'm just cancelling this operation because this is my office thing. I cannot do it. I'll just search this user for Curtis Pretty. I'll just show you how the thing's going on. That is Pretty. You can see the user. I'm using this user. Click on this. Click on this and you can create the. When you can create the this. Is the manager name Mitch Plum, and this is the rules that we have. You can see benefits manager. This is a rule that he has, so now you can see the. He is an HR specialist. So he should have this role. HR specialist view, all okay. He should have this role. Then we have application implementation manager, application implementation consultant, because this role is not there. This world is not there. If this one is not, the application implementation manager role is not there. Okay, so this is the way it is done. Application implementation manager, application implementation consultant. Okay, and this is the way we do it, and you can add roles over here. This is the role that this person, Curtis Party, has bought. Okay. Now coming to second slide. What is implementation project task list and scope now? I will tell you what is. Go to this box. Open this. You can see a word for. I'll show you what one by one. This is the personalization setup and maintenance. Print me setup and maintenance. Go to setup and maintenance. And search for the star suppose or click on the box over here. Okay, go to manage implementation projects. And this will click on the plus sign create. Okay, so I will create a suppose. I'm going to create an Amit implementation project, for example. Okay, and this is assigned to username. Start date will be suppose post of this month. Okay, and next. So this is the way we create an implementation project, and this is the way we do select any user. Select any user, whatever the user is supposed. Mostly we work on HTML. So it's a my name is the user and we create an implementation for. So this is the way. Now it will ask for the username for any offerings. Any implementation project has some kind of offering. So if you're working as a human resource manager, so it will work. Ask for workforce deployment and workforce development. These things, this task are very important. Okay, workforce deployment and workforce development. Okay, so these things are very important. These two things are very important to add to you. Click on the box and then go to Save and Open Project. Go to Save and Open Project. Now you can see this is the implementation project under this. We have these two offerings and these are the tasks. You can click on that. You can see different offerings under that task. Different offerings under that task. So this is the go to task. This is the view report. This is the status and this is the selected task. Okay. So now when I go to, I am so going to select jobs. Select your manage job. I'm just telling you the navigation first. I'm not teaching you anything right now. Okay, I'm just telling you the navigation first because you have to first understand the navigation because we don't, even you have not been open to the application now. Just click on a mix implementation project. So I'm going to click on the next one. Let's see. Now go to define jobs and positions. Click on jobs and positions. So I will show it to you how these things are coming. So this is the status. All these things are stated because it says not started. That means the status say that is not started. Okay, and you go for suppose as selecting manage legislative data group. When you click on this, you go to task. Click on this. Open the application. Okay, I'll just let you get a group create. Currency. Name country India. So this is the legislative data group and this is the name country currency cost allocation structure and this is the way we created. I just showing the navigation and not teaching you anything right now. Okay, yes Carol. Okay, now coming to the simple navigation. Now this is the thing define grades. Click on manage grades. So this is the way I'm just showing you the navigation. Okay, so this is the way we navigate. Okay, you should know the basic navigation first. First understand what is this all about. Okay. So this is the navigation. Now coming to work, watch list, notification and favorites and recent items. Now coming to everything, you can see that setup and maintenance. Is this highlight flex field? Is this setup and maintenance? Is this okay? Now, what is the scope? I have shared with the scope, offerings, and then we have the scope, support, set search on the managed implementation project. Go to a mix implementation, your own implementation, but this is your own that you have created. Okay, not the other one. So what you have created and what assigned to Curtis. What is the person this person has created? Don't want others part. Okay, this is a mix implementation. I have created so that the client will ask you which in where I will tell this is my own implementation project. Now select and add. This is your implementation project. Okay and okay. Scope is this one. So let's go. Okay, it is not showing over here. Okay, so this is the way we do it done. Okay, now coming to. Yes, now coming to, I have shown you the application implementation manager. Application implementation is the same way we search all these things. I have shown you this one, the same way we search the other roles also. Okay, details is secured. I'll tell you what is this all about. Now coming to these applications. Now, how are we going to define these things? One by one. I'll show you the price. Division business is legality department. Representative share enterprise. So what is an enterprise? Enterprise is the highest level of structure. Home page on like, go to home whatever. Wherever you are stuck, go to home. Okay, now click on work for structures. Okay, now request a new position, request a new people manager. Whatever we do in the workforce structures. Okay, business in the department. You wish to see. All these things are there. Okay, all these things are there. So now, when we talk about subsequently, we are going to talk about one by one. I'll just open a notepad and show you what is the time in still time now. Because I missed it this time. If the thing is not, that is why I didn't know. I don't want to waste time. Okay, so now we are going to talk about the business. Okay, so what is business unit? Business unit is what business unit is like a department. I like a unit, you can say in different operates in different countries. So what is this unit? And do you suppose it is operating in different countries? It is of GDI, it is operating in different and which location it is operating. When you create a default business unit, click on this plus sign. Whenever you want to create a new thing, click on this plus sign. This plus sign is used to create. This is sign for edit and this is export to Excel. Okay, so when you want to create it, actions create, or else you can create from this also. Okay, I'm going to create Amit underscore business. Location are suppose India or US. I'll take us. Okay, US insurance location. Okay, default set is what? US. You can search. Just wait for 10 minutes. How do we start us? And then we click on percentage of the same as EBS, like that same thing. Some things are there, but only functionality is different. Terminologies are different. This is the manager because it's the memory feedback. You have to select OK. Okay, I will write as business unit. Just wait. So this is the way we create a business in business. What it is, one of the department, one of the part of a legal entity which is like operated in different countries, is operating in different countries. Okay, now coming to department. What is department? Hey, sorry department. Department of any organization. Whatever department is there, suppose I am saying go to manage department. You can search it from here. Also work for structures because they will ask for navigation interviews. They ask for navigation also. Okay. Now, this is the department. They will ask what is department now. Everywhere you see a word for common set. What is this common set? Common set is what it's called. It's called a reference data set. It is called a reference data set common set. So we call it PR and suppose I'm it underscore or US department name. I'll keep it as department. Department name is, what can I keep it? Suppose as underscore. Insurance department. Okay, insurance department, okay. And I'll keep the first effective date effective. It is find active action and action regions. Also, these things do take, things are very important action and action regions. We have a different table for that location will be Pune. Sorry, India, US, I'll keep it as US percentage. Search. Okay, I will tell you what is set. Look at common set. I will tell you what is this set. Okay, context values, descriptive testing. Next, okay, GL cost information. Workday information. Work start time is like 9:30. What is the working hours? 9:30 to 6:30. You can keep it like that. Department details. Great. Create department details. The department details department. Whatever timing that you can keep Workday information. Standard working hours. 40 word and time units in 60:30. Okay, so you did not think we are not supposed to feel, so we can create it like this. We can create the now. Next. Not. What is the format? Also connected. It is. Format is wrong. The system will not take. Not able to take. Go to next. 9 है जिसे जोड़. This is the format that has been kept. Okay, next. This is the format. 9:30 to 6:30, 30 hours working. Yeah, now save this thing. Okay, now it has been saved. Okay, submit. Okay, so now we have created the. You know we have saved. Okay. Okay, this is done. So this is the way we create. A department is what it can be. An insurance department can be medical department. It can be pharmaceutical department. It can be anything. Okay, now coming to this cancelling this operation. Now coming to what is the next one? Division. Yes? Yeah, I able to listen to me. You can go to the department again. So manage divisions for 2 managerial. Okay, create new. So this is the way you create a new one. Suppose I create a department for the US underscore. What is that? For just a second, medical department. Okay, so this is the department. Okay. Next, so you can write down the manager name for that division. Who is the manager? So division is what it's like. I have many departments. This is not a department division over here. It's not writing department. Medical division, not department, should be division. Okay, so now go save. Okay, now submit. Okay, have a division. So now what is the next? What is next? Level divisions and department business unit. What is next? We create a business unit, we create a division. What is the difference between we create a business unit? I didn't get the question. No, we create a business unit. No, it's not a question just telling we create a business unit, then we create a division. No, it is not like in that order you can create anyway. Like, okay, fine, any order we can do, any order we can do. I'm just because it's been written in my PPT like that. Okay, it's not that you have to get in that order. Okay, the only thing is that enterprise is the highest level of structure in EBS. We have business group. Yeah, here we have enterprise. Okay, the only thing is that enterprise is the highest. You should remember this thing. Enterprise, the highest level of organization structure. In EBS, we have business group. Yes, and second is division. Division is what? It's a part of any. It can be any. It can operate in any like division, a part of any organization structure, and it can be any division. It can be any department. Divisions means like any pharmaceutical department, medical department, insurance department. So that is the thing. And division is operates. It can be operated in different countries. What is department? Department is like, it can be suppose a medical department in the organization of insurance division, insurance department like a sales department, marketing department, all these things. Department is like not country specific division can be operated. Suppose a company has different divisions, right? Yeah, it can operate in different countries and different cities, right? Okay, different cities can operate in different cities, right? Yeah, right. Reference letter sharing is what it is. I'll tell you what is legal entity. That is most important question, difference between legal entity and legal employer. And also we have a word called payroll, statutory unit, tax reporting unit. All these things come in within league and just fun in Fusion. What is legal entity? Legal entity is what? A legal entity. What can you describe? You must be knowing it. It is like what to say bonding to a certain law. Something like if you are working in a country, so we have something for the tax rule, something like that, no har. Where tax reporting structure takes. This legal entry is what your taxation part takes place. Okay, and legal employer is also a legal entity, but legal employer, we employ people. Okay. Legal employer is what we employ people. That is legal employer is also a legal entity, but it is. And second, but the only thing is that it does not pay taxes. Pay taxes. Legal entity is where the taxation part comes into play. Oh, coming into legal, not coming into. What do we call it? A legal, what do you call it? I forgot payroll statutory unit. What is payroll statutory? Payroll statutory unit is when we talk about payroll flow. Payroll statutory unit. When we think about payroll flow, payroll patterns, payroll statutory. Like it is also a part of legal entity, but where the payroll of the company is involved. Where we pay employees, okay, that is also legal entity, but we have to pay those employees. That is called where we pay the employees. Okay, that is called payroll statutory unit. You got my point, yeah. Now coming to what is department. We have been business reference data sharing. What is reference data sharing? Reference data sharing is what reference data sharing is like when you want to share your data across all business units. Like when you don't want the duplication of data, that is called reference data sharing. You don't want a duplication of data. We are not sharing my data to any person. I'm not going to share my data to any person. Suppose I get a job, I get a position, so I don't want to share that. Jobs and positions will be seen across all business units. Not to restrict that data. We create a reference data set, but then we want to see it across all business units. We put up in a common set so you can see the word common set. Common set is what? When you can see the data across all business units. But when you see the data across all business units, that is called common set. But when you see the data in jobs and positions only when you don't want to see your data across all business units, then it is not put up in the common set, it is put in a particular data set. Okay, yeah, and position is set enabled. And job is not set enabled. One more thing I just want to say, position is set enabled and job is not set enabled. Okay, so when with the job is, what do you call it? I forgot. I have not taught you job and position. No, we are not. You have not read that job positions because I've just started off with the navigation part because you don't even know the Okay. Positions are defined at the DU level, business unit level, and they are not set enabled. Positions are defined at the DU level. They're not set enabled. Note, jobs are by sets and positions are set assigned to business units. Jobs are set shared by sets. That means like common set, so we can put the jobs in a set level, but positions are assigned to business units. Positions are assigned to business units. So there's an interview question to ask actually every time. So what is now? What is the difference between? I'll ask you one question. What is the difference between? Now coming to main page. It's been 10:10. NASA will continue. Tomorrow is. Okay, Saturday is training. Which one Saturday? Tomorrow is Saturday. Yeah, Saturday. Saturday, do we have training? No, because I didn't get the schedule. Actually, you have training on Saturday. I don't know. Okay, I don't know. Sunday, I know. Sunday it is not there. I know, because Sunday is weekend. Okay, so like this is the part. Okay, so now you can. Now you can see the notification that the C medical division has been created. You can see okay. You can see a department, insurance department has been saved, a process has been saved, it has been created. Now I can see. See, we have created a department, we have created a division. We'll get a legal entity now. What does that up and maintenance? Go to your implementation project right here, manage legal. Whenever you want to start anything, you go to this. Yeah, manage legal entity. Go to manage legal entity. Okay, select. A new one. Select an ad that you have to get a new one. Okay, go to task. Okay, now to actions create. Right here a UUS underscore LE identifiers underscore 01. You can say start date 1st of May and they don't give an end date. Now you can see legal entity can be a payroll salary unit. It can be legal employer. So if you want to make it as a payroll salary, you are a legal employee also. So it can be done. Okay, now it will ask for a legal address. What is legal address? Legal address is what it can be. What's your address? You can define a new address of your own or you can take the predefined ones. Not take the any number taken in number. of days. Okay, this is the legal entity that I have registered. This is my registered office. Okay, I have registered the name of us and this is my name. Okay. Now go into next page. Not opening. So this is the day, baby. Now we can search on the legal entity. If you want to search, see how to search it. So let's turn and search, go and search apply and go to task and it can search on the legal entities. What's your about us? Okay. Okay, go to actions. Select on C. Yes, percent. Yes, understood. Yes, this is yours. Okay, so this is my legal entity and this is the baby search. Okay, you've got it. Yeah. Legal entity has a legal address and you can take the defined address from that or you can take the predefined address from that. Okay. Okay, now this is done down. Now coming to. What was that? Now coming to what was left. Now coming to our assignment. We did this we have done. I will tell you now this is we have done. Okay. How to create an enterprise. I'll tell you later on. Okay, data sharing. I will tell you what is RDS. What is RDS? Click on Manage Implementation Project. Okay, just in order to go to that. When done, what was this box? This box is very important. Okay, what was search? Right here. Okay, manage reference datasets. Okay. Okay. Then you go to this way or you can go to that. That way also manage implementation project. Okay, so create a new one. Actions go to new or else you can create the plus sign also. Set type 1001. Set name, suppose I readus underscore RDS. Okay, description whatever you write. Okay. You can create as many ideas you can. Now it is. If you want to delete this, I will have a different column. I have to delete this. Okay. So now we have our reference letter set on manage yours underscore RDS. Now it is across. Now coming to now you have to search your own. Okay, go to a percentage search. You can see a reference RDS many actually. As underscore RDS and write it like this search. Now we are given set code and Zalan 1 I think. Oh yes and that's it. I think I'm yeah. Thank you for telling yeah. Thank you. Thank you so much. So this is the thing, okay. So we have searched it like this, okay, and this hobby. I'm just telling you the basics of things. This is the basic thing. You just started that. I'm just telling you the navigation. So what we have done today, we have done the business unit department, legal entity, reference, data sets and enterprise. We have not done, I'll do the other way, and division. Okay, so this is the thing, okay. And finally, do not forget to like, share and subscribe to our channel.